So supposedly you can see my screen now. About that, it may happen that one of you may lose actually the screen sharing, and frequently have people requesting me to share again my screen, but actually they lost the connection, and it's better in this case to leave the session and come back. That will actually reestablish the screen sharing for you.
Say they are the dog. Now we need to go, because looking at it, we've wasted fuel, manpower, those guys would have been managing the runs. Now, yes.
Okay, so I think I will start. It's almost 5 minutes after the starting time, whatever the local time is for you. It's almost 10 a.m. and 4 minutes for me in Brazil, and I know that it's very late for people, for example, in Japan. So I try every time this global training to find something that is allow people, for example, in the eastern side of the US, to participate in the early morning, and kind of late evening for people very far in the east. And I cannot manage for people in living in the Pacific, or in the western coast of the US. Okay. What I'm sharing is the document I already shared with you with the email you received on Monday. Okay. This is a Google Doc that I will enrich and update. At the end, I will after the training program, generally I will put a kind of a summary of what we did during the session. So you have the training program, and I may adapt what I will actually present you, teach you during one session. So that's why for me it's better not to state before starting the training that we will do this and this such day, because it's better actually to be flexible. And according to the people who are actually registered for this training, I already had to make some adaptation, and I will talk you about that in a while. So in this document, you have all the session we will have, all the day. It's basically almost consecutive weeks, except there is May 1st, where it's generally globally or almost free everywhere in the world. So there won't be any session this day. That's actually, I think, a slight change. I did not notice that when I created the registration form. So that's a slight change. Local time. This is the link of the MS Team room. So obviously you find a way to join it. The Discord channel is actually the way we will interact each other in between sessions. Okay, so I will encourage you to, if you don't have an account, to just create you an account and to join our Discord channel by clicking on this link. As no, it's not stated. There is some clients for smartphone, iPhones, or yes, any Windows, Linux, etc. But you can also access through a web browser. You don't have to install anything if you don't want to. You can access also with your favorite web browser. Okay. And I will, well, there are also different resources. The UN Maps Learning Hub, I hope, I guess you already know it. And well, there is a shared for this training. There won't be many things in it, but this is where actually this document is stored. And you have here the announcement, the details of this of this training, prerequisites, how it's organized, etc. And these sessions, all these sessions will be recorded, and you will have an access to it. Generally, I post them the same day or the day after. And so we will have a link. Generally, it's a YouTube playlist. So there will be the same link for all the sessions, and there will be added sessions after sessions. And it's not publicly available in for everyone, but everyone has the link. It's not visible, I would say, from our YouTube channel, the UN Mappers channel, but you will be able with the link to access them. And yes, different resources, and that's it. And for the UN staff, there's some people from the UN attending also this training. If you are interested by the tool, that will present you a bit in a few minutes when presenting what is UN Maps, UN Mappers, etc. There you have the links to access to them, and you may have to sign in or ask for a specific access if your account does not allow you to access that directly. Okay. Is there any question? I will just from time to time having a look at the chat. No, just greetings. Okay. So today, what I will do is basically introducing the the training and UN Maps also, and also teaching you one of these tools. And actually, I will teach you something that is directly usable for anyone that has even a very little experience in OpenStreetMap. The thing is, you are almost 240 to have registered for this this training, and with an unexpected relatively important proportion, like 80 people or something like that, with a very little experience of OpenStreetMap. So I think you may be lost very quickly, as it's really something for experienced mappers and mappers with a good knowledge of the JOSM editor, because many of the validation steps we will proceed will use JOSM. Okay, so for to avoid people to be totally lost, I will not start by teaching you things related to JOSM, but with Osmo, that is actually a website, and you can even use it with ID. And I would let you, I would say, the coming weeks to catch up a bit with JOSM. Okay, I will give you some tips for that. Is the sound perfectly good for you? It may happen sometimes. There's mysteries of MS Teams that my audio is cut, so I'm supposed to talk every time. So if I've not been talking for 30 seconds, please open your mic, tell me something, because I may talk. I have two screens, but I'm not looking all the time at the chat. So if you're just chatting, yet you do not hear anymore, it can be complicated. Okay, and the sound is great. Supposedly, yes, it's great, but it may also vanish for any unexpected reason, unfortunately. Okay. So regarding this training, again, I will go back to the document here. That is basically a PDF printing of the registration form for the two first pages. Okay, so the first one explaining what OSM UN Maps does. Okay, because you have the program. I also in a short introduction of myself, so I will not lose time to talk about myself. That's the thing I would like to emphasize is so you will need a computer to be able to apply what I will teach you during this session. During this session, I will show you things, and also you will apply it after the session. Our main aim is really to expand our UN Mappers community and expand its skills and regarding advanced mapping and validation. Okay, and beyond the UN maps, we also want to raise the skills of the contributors of the whole OSM project. Okay, so this course, in the contrary of the previous one we organized last year, is not for beginners. It's for mappers with supposedly a lot of experience and a good handling, as it's mentioned. Good handling of journalism is a prerequisite. Okay, but actually, since last year, organizing this training, I decided to make them open to everyone, and that's why actually, and open to everyone, I mean there is no selection. So some people reply to the email actually thanking for having been selected. There is no selection. Selection with 200 people, more than 200 people, is a huge time to do. And actually, my experience of selecting people, at the end you selected people, and among them there is people that for any reason will not actually be active or will not follow, and you feel a bit sorry for the one that you did not select and actually would have made a better use of this training. So my strategy now is to let that open to everyone and to let anyone to get the opportunity to learn. Okay. What we do within UN Mappers, that we do not deliver a certificate just for attending. That's also something I don't want to do, is checking your attendance. There is an automatic attendance sheet that is produced, but actually with your the name you just put on your computer when you came in that room, and to match that with your name is may be complicated. So I won't check your attendance. Okay, we provide only certificates of completion. That was also the case in the previous training for beginners. And what we want is actually we want to certificate that you fulfill this training and you were able to apply what you have been taught. And for that, the prerequisite is to have already an experience of good experience in OpenStreetMap mapping. We don't think you can be a proficient validator if you have very few edits. That's something that you need to grow. Okay, so you need to have first an experience of mapping. Oh yeah, there was attend at least 60% of the online session. That's actually something that was for the previous one. But anyway, I will not check your attendance. And we will actually ask the people that want to get these certificates, have already this large experience of as OSM mappers, to validate specific areas, just to check if you really got this new knowledge or not. Okay, and don't be sorry if you cannot get the certificate that time. There will be other opportunities in the future. Okay. And I told you there is a lot of beginners, really beginners that join this training. So that's you can follow it. In order not to be totally lost, we'll encourage you to catch up on JOSM using for example, the resources from our Learning Hub. Okay, but I will present you in a bit. And even if you did not map lot in the past, seeing the way a pace to become a proficient validator is also something that can be an incentive for you to map more and to raise your skills. Okay.